Look at the starting lineups tonight. Nash and Bell in the backcourt. Stoudemire up front along with Marion and Grant Hill. We neglected to mention him. He is an addition to this year's Phoenix Suns team. Here's Steve Nash setting the offense. Gets it back from Bell. Now on the penetration. Sets up Marion, who takes it to the hole.
And you know, Mark, the whole key to that play was how easily Steve Nash got into the paint, drew the big people, and just dished it to the open man, Sean Marion, for a layup.
Here's Nash off a screen, gives to Stoudemire, hangs and hits in traffic.
Drew a little contact, didn't affect him at all. Where was Shaquille O'Neal on that play?
Jason Williams hits the pull-up. Here's Williams crossing over against Nash. Good job defensively by Nash, but the pull-up is good for Jason Williams.
Jason Williams has been struggling with his perimeter shot this year. From the three-point range, he's only shooting about 25%.
And 34 overall, but he's 2 for 2 so far tonight. This time the drive and the left-hand hoop. Foul on Stoudemire. A chance for 3 for Jason Williams.
Adonis Haslem.
He got the roll.
And that's a shot a couple of years ago. Not only couldn't he make, but he wouldn't even think about taking.
Pull-up jumper for Nash, one of the finest shooters in the NBA. 55% from the field, almost as good from the three-point arc. Boy, Nash just got it way too deep. Wide open jumper from only about 8 feet.
And you see the problem when he gets into the paint. The defense doesn't know whether to stay with him or drop off to the open shooters. Here you see Shaquille O'Neal with a dunk.
Now it's Bell. Inside for Sean Marion. Goes for the turnaround. He'd clear the rebound. 17 all, coming up on 6 minutes to play in the first. Ricky Davis walks it in. Nash guarding Williams now. Haslem the screen, slips it. Now inside, change. Hey, that's a second left-hand drive of the quarter for Jason Williams, who's got 9. And now he's got a steal. Down low for Haslem. Oh, jump hook won't go.
Point blank, too. There's your typical Phoenix.
Skinner had it stripped away. 3 on 4. Williams likes the numbers and lays it in. Took a little shot to the face as well. Here's Shaq, double teamed immediately.
You see when the double comes, if the spacing's right, swing the ball, make the extra pass, wide open jumpers. Talk about Raja Bell. He has paid his dues. Bounced around with a couple of teams, had trouble making the league, had to play in the minor leagues, and has finally found a home in Phoenix.
Absolutely. We best stay away from NBA referee criticism this time of the year.
Jason Williams, though,
what a game for him.
Taking the ball to the basket, almost Steve Nash-like in getting to the paint and going to the rim.
And numbers are Nash-like. 13.6 assists. Still half of the second quarter to play. Around the perimeter go the Suns. Nash left alone in the corner. Strokes another. Steve Nash now 13 of 23 from three-point range on the season. Nash in the corner. Kicks it out. Barbosa hits a 3.
And once again, initiated by Steve Nash, drawing 2 men to him and then finding the open shooter.
Haslem working. Blocked from behind by Stoudemire.
And Stoudemire gives Haslem a little look.
Well, that's not the best transition defense you're going to see, and Nash takes advantage. There's that pass for Haslem, blocked by Stoudemire.
A great reaction by Stoudemire to get back into the play and block that shot by Haslem.
Raja Bell for 3.
And as so often the case, Phoenix capitalizes on a turnover.
Marion on the double team stripped it away from O'Neal.
And Shaq made the mistake of bringing the ball down. If he kept it up, no way Sean Marion gets his hands on it.
Pull-up jumper for Steve Nash, and we're even at 60. To the corner, Marion. Let's fly the 3.
It kills me every time he lets
you
a shot
and me
go
both.
like that.
It's just, I mean, he barely hits enough of them to justify continuing shooting them. But just the ugliness of them is... Anyway, Williams answers back, but it's still a 1-point Phoenix lead. Hardaway misses the open jumper on top. Here comes Nash the other way. It's only a 3-point game. Marion just walks right through. I hesitate to call it the Miami defense.
The very porous Miami defense. Shaq didn't quite make it down the floor, and there was a big opening in the middle. Jason Williams continuing his hot hand.
17 points in the game for Williams, and the shooting percentage just awesome, 8 for 10.
Yeah. And the thing that's impressive, and as you know, I have never been a big Jason Williams fan, but he is playing under control tonight, making the right passes, not the fancy kind of passes, the right passes.
Shaq got a block and saved it in on Nash. 2-on-1.
Again.
Davis drops it in from Williams.
Makes the right pass, draws the defender to him on a 2-on-1 break, drops it down. Ricky Davis, easy layup.
Shaq's the leading scorer of the game with 20. Steal by Williams. Challenges Barbosa and is fouled. So Jason Williams with the steal will now go to the free throw line for 2, try to extend this 5-point Miami advantage. Another drive to the hole for Jason Williams, his 3rd left-hand lay-in drive of the game. Ricky Davis into the lane. Can't hit on the pull-up. They forgot about Steve Nash. Not advisable for a man who shoots 55% from three-point range. Barbosa rubs his man off a screen. Now Shaq is there, has to give it up. 3 on the way for Nash, and he hits. 2-point game. Williams tiptoeing on the baseline. Davis can't hit the 3. Marion another rebound. He's got 21 rebounds tonight. How about that for a shooter's roll? Jump hook off the mark for Shaquille O'Neal. What a time to go cold. Nash between 4 Miami defenders, and it was a mismatch. He laid it in with a left with ease. A 3-point Suns lead. O'Neal misses inside, wants a foul. But Miami's down 3, 1:20 to go, and Nash with the lead. Away indiscriminately. 5 for 5 in the 4th, and the lead is 6. Here's Nash again, curling off the screen, turned it over. Miami's still breathing with 43 seconds left.
They need a hoop right here.
And there it is. Half of it's back. That's a 3 for Ricky Davis. 3 won't go for Smush Parker. Rebound of Brian Skinner, and that will do it. Absolutely a big win for Phoenix. Miami playing their best game of the year so far, trying for their first win. The Suns lose Stoudemire early in the 3rd quarter with 2 technical fouls. They were behind at that point. They come back for a victory, willed to victory by the point guard play of Steve Nash and the rebounding of Sean Marion.